Rappers who predict their own death. In the last few years, we have lost more rappers than ever before. A puzzling pattern of rappers predicting their own deaths coming a mile away has been observed. Whether these are rare cases, or did these rappers accurately predict their own death? As they say, whatever you speak into existence shall eventually come to pass. In this video, we are going to show you the top 10 rappers who predicted their own death. Watch the video till the end to watch astonishing predictions. Just before we start, to subscribe to and turn your notifications on. Now let's get started. Number 10. Chinx Drugz. Chinx was just rising to fame when he was tragically murdered. He often rapped about his hardships in his music, but in a song called Maybe, he spoke about friends that died living a similar lifestyle to his and said that he would probably see them soon. He rapped, "Certain things in life just go unexplained. Death's a sure thing. Kids love to hold your name. This is for my homies on the other side. We see you short, but try hard not to fuck up my stride." Number 9. Juice WRLD. Shock and sadness are two words that can be used to describe the reaction to the Chicago rapper and singer Juice WRLD's demise. He died on December 8, 2019 in Oak Lawn, Illinois at the age of 21. The Chicago Tribune reported that he died of a drug overdose after a heart attack. The crooner of lucid dreams was not afraid in his addiction battle, and in 2019 in the No Jumper podcast, he talked about starting a drug introduction. "It was something that I was into, early, low-key, due to music, cause I was a music head. So like in 6th grade, 7th grade, I'm hearing songs about sippin' lean," said Juice WRLD. Mentioning a drink made from cough syrup, Sprite, and a hard candy, referred to by many rappers in songs. Juice WRLD also named the Atlanta rapper Future as the person who influenced him to try drugs, telling the podcast host that his music made him want to have a drink when he was about 11-12 years old. Juice WRLD also mentioned his drug problem in his music in songs such as Lean With Me, Different, and Legends. "What's the 27 club? We ain't making it past 21. I be going through paranoia, so I always gotta keep a gun." He sang in Legends, referring to a group of artists who died at the age of 27, such as Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, and Amy Winehouse. Number 8. XXXTENTACION. Although almost 2 years have passed since X died, he is still revered by his fans and fellow rappers like Lil Wayne and Lil Pump, who frequently mention the dear departed. In his song Sad, he may have pointed to his passing with the lyrics of the song Who Am I? Someone that's not afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know, yeah. Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad. I know, yeah, I'm sad. I know, yeah. In the song, he sang it about a loved one, but he revealed that when a loved one dies, his life would be next to follow. He lost his longtime girlfriend, and shortly after her demise, he died too. Number 7. Big L. Considered by many to be a future legend in his lifetime, Lamont Coleman, better known as the Big L, was known worldwide in the hip-hop world during his teenage years. The Harlem rapper released his debut album at the age of 21 and was assassinated a few months before releasing the much-anticipated follow-up. "I got weak and fell in my rear. Now I can hear the sirens. That means here comes the Jakes, but it's too late. I'm knocking at the pearly gates." Big L's second album was finally released after his death, but one of the songs hit fans abruptly after the death of the artist. In Casualties of a Dice Game, Big L describes a detailed sequence of gambling and crime in which he ends up dead. Big L was assassinated in a drive-by just a couple of blocks away from where he grew up in Harlem on February 15, 1999. Number 6. The Notorious B.I.G. With only 2 studio albums under his belt, the Notorious B.I.G., he strengthened his position as one of the greatest and most influential rappers of his time. In addition to being an artist, Biggie was also one of the leading artists in East Coast and West Coast hip-hop battle, representing the former and fighting Tupac Shakur by dissing him and his allies extensively in his music. "I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? I want to leave, I swear to God, I feel like death is calling me." Except that Biggie talked about death in many of his songs. which makes the above lyrics remarkable but strange in that they came from the last song of his last album, which was ominously titled Ready to Die. 1.5 years after the release of the album, Biggie became involved in a car crash in Los Angeles and was killed by an unknown assailant. Number 5. Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur, one of the greatest rappers of all time, met his death at the age of 25. He was shot dead while shooting in Las Vegas back in 1996, with many people mourning his passing. To this day, his death remains a mystery, though many believe that Tupac saw his death coming. A few months before the tragedy, Tupac cameoed in Richie Rich's single Niggas Don't Change, in which he rapped "I've been shot and murdered, can tell you how it happened word for word." In addition, in January 1995, during his last interview, he told the media, "This is my last interview. If I get killed, I want people to get every drop. I want them to have the real story." Number 4. Lil Peep. One of the qualities that made Lil Peep so popular was the vulnerability of his ego, often expressing himself with negative thoughts like the one from the 2015 track. "I got a feeling that I'm not gonna be here for the next year, so let's laugh a little before I'm gone." Though he continued living for over 2 years after, a tainted batch of Xanax eventually caused his death at 21. Number 3. Proof. Eminem's best friend Proof died after a dreadful shooting in a Detroit nightclub. However, the D12 rapper had already uncannily predicted his death on a song called 40 Ounce. He rapped, "I'm in the club to beef, you gotta murder me there." The misfortune was also played out in Eminem's Toy Soldiers video, with Proof eerily playing the rapper who was shot dead in the club. Number 2. Lisa Left Eye Lopes. In a VH1 documentary titled Last Days of Left Eye, Lisa Left Eye, the rapper crashed into a car, killing a young boy. Left Eye was apparently shocked by the incident and told her friends that she felt as if the spirit of death was trying to kill her but had taken the boy by mistake. She died in a tragic car accident in Honduras 2 weeks later. Number 1. Mac Miller. Mac Miller was popular with fans. If there is any doubt about that, one should simply take a look at the long lines that existed at the various events held in his memory all over the USA. When Miller died on September 7, 2018, as a result of an accidental drug overdose at the age of 26, many people mourned him and shared their grief. The rapper was often outspoken about his drug use, and in 2015, he told Billboard that he feared drugs would kill him. Bet at songs like 100 Grandkids or Happy Birthday, Miller also opened up about his struggles with drug abuse in his music. He mentioned his death in his song What Are You Doing Again in his 2014 mixtape Faces, and mentioned one of the celebrities on the show, "A drug habit like Philip Hoffman will probably put me in a coffin." Academy Award winner Philip Seymour Hoffman had died of acute mixed drug intoxication, according to sources. He was 46 years old and was found in his New York City apartment with a hypodermic needle stuck in his arm. That's all for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like the video and comment down below which rapper's prediction astonished you. See you all next time. Bye!